headed northeast along the Tribord Trail toward the area that they knew as Wyvern Tor on the search for a group of orcs, potentially a group of orcs led by a war chief known as Targor Bloodsword. At least that's what you suspect. On the morning of your second day, a stupendous natural 20 nature check done by good old Xolen led you directly to a cave in the side of a hill with an orc standing guard outside next to a rather large rock formation. You decided this is probably where the orcs are laying trap or just kind of set up camp. Noita, successful stealth check around this little rock using her camouflage chameleon skin, but a drastic fail, a miss on her primal savagery attack, alerted the orc to your presence. He fled inside the cavern. Noita got a really nice attack of opportunity, a good smack with that mace, but he disappeared into the cave mouth. You, as a group, decided to kind of collect yourselves. You existed outside of the cave for a little while, long enough that I got bored, and one of the orcs from inside hurled a javelin at the group, at Noita in particular. All right, so we have several orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orcs, in fact. A much larger orc in the back. Is it Targor Bloodsword? I don't know. And then an ogre standing guard right there as well. So one of the first things, I guess, that we need to do is roll initiative.
Okay, I'm going to step back behind all the way back to Noita.
Well, you got 30 feet.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'm in the back. Yeah.
That's your turn.
I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Gibnea. There it is.
All right, Gibnea. So what that means, so what kind of thing do you want, Zero?
This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, Gibnea, you have a scroll to take care of us, and I know I'm full of crap all the time, but right now, you got the chance to be harder than Best Boy, and I believe in you.
You've got bardic inspiration, so on your turn, you can save it. It lasts for, I think, 24 hours. It's got a time limit, but you can add a D6, I think, to a saving throw, an attack roll, or an ability check, I believe is what it is. So if, say, you were reading a scroll.
A spell scroll, yeah.
All right, it's the end of Zero's turn. Noita, you're up. You are right here.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try to use guiding bolt.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try to do the biggest one because I think he'll be the hardest one to damage, and I'm gonna go for him.
Totally reasonable. Noita reaches back and almost in like a Goku Kamehameha style kind of holds this greenish orb of energy, and then after a few seconds of it crackling and lightning, she blasts the thing forward towards the ogre. Roll an attack roll for that one.
Okay, I got 12 plus 5, 17.
12 plus 5, 17. 17 definitely hits.
Hey!
Okay. And then that is 4d6. 14 damage.
14 points of damage. Beautiful. The ogre just takes this blast of just green and blue electric energy just right to the chest. And just looks forward at the party, relatively unfazed.
Oh, wow.
We better drop the whole kitchen sink, bro.
Unless you want to move, Noita, that'll be your turn.
I'm good.
All right. Gibnea, it's your turn.
So I have a question. It says that the scroll can be copied, but I would have to copy it before I use it, right?
So that's mostly for wizards, because wizards cast their spells out of spell books.
Oh,
so
okay.
when they find a scroll, they can add that to the spells that they know, and then they can like cycle those in a day. Like oh, I know this one now. Okay, so I can now fireballs like what I have. You're a sorcerer though. You have no use for spellbooks whatsoever.
Got you. Okay, so this is gonna be a one-trick pony.
So for you, the best thing to possibly do with a scroll is to fucking use it.
Bet. Well, this will be the time to use it, but there's so many stipulations. Okay.
But you got a bardic inspiration, boo. I gave you a +6. So
that's true. So the plus, whatever the +6 is gonna do. So yeah.
One of these 6 is gonna boost you.
So
let you roll.
Basically, what you're doing is you're gonna have to roll a spell on your class's spell. If it's higher level than normally cast, you must make an ability check using your spell casting ability to determine whether you cast it successfully. Spell save DC is 13. Yours is, I believe, your modifier.
For Arcana?
Charisma? No, this would be Charisma. So what you're going to do is you would roll a d20. You'd add your Charisma modifier, and then if you wanted to use the Bardic Inspiration, you would add a d6. But let's take a look at where you want to cast the spell for just a second first.
Okay.
That's very important. So Fireball, if I'm not mistaken, has a 20-foot radius. So if you were to say where you are, cast the spell, blast the fireball, 20-foot radius. So let's see. If you were to aim the fireball at a spot dead in the center, right here, you would hit. You would hit every single one of them and do no damage to the party.
Okay, my charisma modifier is +3. Give mommy something good. 19! 16 +3!
Let's go! She don't even need my Bardic. You can hold my Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it is you can decide to use a Bardic Inspiration after you roll dice. So you don't have to use it. So you can just hold on to it.
Save it for later, boo. That's a gift to you.
Let's go, thank you.
Gibnea, seeing the preposterous sight in front of her, the ogre just taking the guiding bolt, the seething mass of orcs, the party receding out of the hallway, pulls a scroll out of its leather-bound couch, reads it, like stretches it out, reads the arcane script in front of her, holds out her hand.
No one for me.
Of fire emerging right above
and I
her.
never let a D-boy blink for free.
Blasts it forward into the center of the orcs. Okay. You roll 8d6 fire damage.
21.
So 21 points of fire damage. So what's going to happen now is that every one of these guys is going to make a dexterity saving throw. If they save, they take the full damage. Yeah, it's going to be 13. I got to beat a 13. If they save, they take half damage. If they fail, they take full. So they're all going to take damage one way or the other.
Regardless.
Yeah. Alrighty. I got to do some rolling. Let me take a look at my stats.
Yo, now he's got to roll for each one of these characters.
Yeah, I do.
That was so powerful, Gibnea.
Thank you.
Say Xolen is blown back by seeing this great display of magic before him.
After all of that, what could happen is I wild magic bird, and then some extra wild shit happens on top of that.
So that's only 3 saves. Okay, so it's 21 points of fire damage to all the fails. 11 damage with half. 4 of the orcs just in cinders smoldering on the ground. Gone. The others that are still standing, the 2 regular looking orcs anyway, the normal sized ones, badly burned and significantly injured. That was a devastating attack.
What you want to do, boo boo? It's on you.
These 2 kind of look back at the leader orc back here, who just kind of shrugs and looks at them like, yeah, go, come on. And they both kind of They run the best they can, limp sort of forward to the first person they see, and they're both going to attack Oziar. 18 is an 18 hit.
My AC is 18.
That hits then. If it matches, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, an 8. That's a miss. You take 10 points of slashing damage.
So how do opportunity attacks work anyway?
Attacks of opportunity are if you're engaged in combat with somebody, and they attempt to leave, like run away from your melee range while you're still engaged in combat. They have to take the disengage action to leave combat safely. They don't take the disengage action, or they use an ability that triggers the disengage action, then you can attack of opportunity. Anybody that's engaged in melee with them can attack of opportunity.
Cool.
Now there are certain mage abilities where it works differently, and those are really cool and very powerful, but none of you have them, so sucks to suck. Best boy!
Can Best Boy attack the second in command guy, or is he too far away?
How much movement does Best Boy have?
40.
40 feet.
Oh yeah, you can totally get there. This guy?
But
Yeah,
no,
he might-
Wait,
Best
do you-
Boy wants the,
this guy's the
second.
leader, and then this guy's the ogre.
now
He
this
wants
one
the leader, not the ogre.
All right. Yeah, he can totally run in there and go for it.
Okay, that's what he's gonna try to do. He rolled. Uh-oh, he might not make it up there. He rolled a 12 plus 14. He rolled a 16.
That's
Was
a
his
hit.
better roll.
That's a hit.
Yay! Okay. And then so he's gonna bite him, try to go for the face and the throat, and he's gonna do 2d4 plus 2.
I believe that is correct, yes. Yes.
So he's doing 6 damage on him.
6 damage.
Bring the pain.
Yeah, Best Boy leaps forward, grabs the orc by his arm, is fucking just kind of snarling and just raging on his arm. He's trying to shake him off, but he hasn't not quite able to do so. Yeah, a good amount of damage, but he's fended him off well enough. Which brings us actually to his attack.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And he is going to immediately, that axe that he's got, he's just gonna swing it as best he can at Best Boy.
Don't put him to rest, boy.
That is a 10.
Whoa.
Not hit Best Boy.
Oh, what is Best Boy's AC?
He has a 14. Actually.
Nice! Come on, Best Boy!
Natural 14. Holy
14.
crap. That's insane.
Yeah,
He's an actual monster.
it used to be a 14, but it is now.
Y'all used to test, boy. Y'all can't fuck with Best Boy.
That's going to be his attack. The ogre is up next, though. The ogre is also going to go and attack Best Boy.
Don't roll that natural 1. Hurt yourself.
Roll a 1.
He'll swing and then hit the leader on accident.
Fuck, he rolled a natural 20.
Ah!
That's double damage, right?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Oh.
So that's going to be 8 damage.
Damn!
Somebody got murdered.
Bye, Best Boy.
Best Boy, go to sleep, but we're gonna get
Oh
you later.
my god!
He going to sleep. Yo, he going to
Best boy gonna
sleep.
make it. Best boy gonna make it.
If he roll all ones, that'd be great.
He is tough as stone.
What you roll?
Oh, this is bad.
Curse your mother.
Best Boy takes 29 points of bludgeoning.
Damn!
The ogre
Bye.
He only has 1 point.
crushes Best Boy's ribs. I think that drops Best Boy to 1 HP.
Yes.
Best Boy.
Damn, Best Boy took. Damn, wait, Best Boy, that's right. Hold up.
He only
No,
has
no.
1. Oh yeah, Best Boy has 30 HP.
Damn!
Like he has more health than me. Like he's a fucking
Oh, yeah.
savage.
Yeah.
A worthy opponent.
I didn't even go.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah,
Like-
you can go.
Yeah, I have you written in, but after Best Boy. It should have happened. So you can go ahead and go now, and then you
Alright.
get your proper turn.
Okay, so Oziar swings at the one that swung at him, and he's like, "Look at Black Talon."
Get Black Talon.
It's kind of like it's getting better. It's kind of like he's loving it a little
Black
bit.
Talon!
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was Xena.
I'm laughing now.
All right, go for it.
All right, 16.
Yeah.
16 hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Black Talon. Fold Tomboy's kneecaps.
10.
Ooh, backwards.
That fucking does it.
Oh, don't you see it?
Crushed
Blow
it.
his knees
And
out
it's still
the back.
sizzling a little bit and smoldering to some degree, and yeah, you just walk in, just rush in Black Talon, and that's the end of that. That guy's gone. And that brings us to Xolen. You're up.
Wow, I'm seeing all of this, and Xolen's like, a worthy opponent. All right, my action is going to be, I look at the guy, the big guy in the back. Can I move through this doorway and cast a spell? Is that 15 feet? What is that?
Let's see. You are.
Where am I? I can't see me.
You're right here.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You are 40 feet from the ogre.
Okay. Well, now, is this a bad guy right here in the doorway?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
Draw back. Kill him.
Well,
Was it before or after the javelin?
I move forward to where I'm standing on the side of this guy.
Okay.
Right. I move to there, and on the big guy, on the guy right there, I do a cantrip on him, dude. I says he has been hit, right?
Yes, he has taken damage.
Yeah, bet he has taken damage. I do this at will. I says, Stone, take this man back to Earth.
Right.
Hey, man. Yeah. Toll the dead. Yeah, that's all he did.
To do the trick. Xolen walked up still kind of confused as to all the craziness that's going on. It's sort of difficult to tell. I mean, Best Boy's ripping somebody apart, and then Best Boy's hurt, and then there's green lightning, and Black Talons getting yelled. So he walks up and just, it's haphazard, but he does manage to do a little bit of damage to this orc right here, down kind of on his knees, on his last ditch effort. Not done, but close. And we go back to the top of the round with 0.
Let me get closest to the guy who's left. I know one of the dudes is dead, right? Are they both still alive?
Both of these guys.
Yeah, let's talk
are
about the
alive.
mouth where we're standing there.
No, it's just this dude.
All right. Yeah.
So you're gonna move up to him.
Hell yeah. And I hit it. I got a +4 to 16 to hit. Then I need to roll a d8.
What damage?
I'll be plus. Come on, brain. Fuck, +2. Should be 5 points.
5 points? Yeah, that's enough. Hero runs up after having bailed out of the cave for the imminent fireball coming that way, and then rushes back in, rapier in hand, just kind of a forward lunge right through the guy's neck. He's down.
This is for the best boy. He told you not to test, boy.
To Noita, and then Gibnea, you'll be next.
Righteous.
I actually kind of want to use this new spell that I have. Hopefully it works out. I want to try to use a spiritual weapon, the ogre again.
Ogre? Okay.
Yeah. And I rolled a 19 plus 5.
Noita moves forward just enough to cast the spell, raises her hands in a flourish, and casts Spiritual Weapon. Now, Spiritual Weapon is a weapon that is summoned from within. It's supposed to represent yourself or a bond that you have with your god or anything like that. So the weapon appears as something of your choosing. So Noita, what does your spiritual weapon look like? What is it?
Boy.
It's
It's actually, I wanted my spiritual weapon to be shooting stars, so like a giant ninja star.
Giant,
Nice.
big ass ninja star. So yeah, Noita just summons this enormous ninja star. It goes flying towards the ogre, and you said you rolled a
19, and that attack has +5, so
24 to hit.
24.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit. And it does, if I'm not mistaken,
1d8 +3.
1d. No, spell attack is +5. It'll be 1d8 +5 for you.
Oh, okay. Yay!
Wow.
Golden true pain.
I made an 8.
So you rolled an 8.
Oh, 13, yeah.
13. Damn. 13 points. Yeah, the ogre seems to be a little bit
Good.
not necessarily
Get him out of there.
giant, essentially shuriken fucking tossed at him. It's just spinning his face several times. Yeah, he's bleeding from open wounds, clearly injured at this point. If I'm not mistaken though, this spell lasts for a minute, and as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet. But the casting time for this was 1 bonus action. So you use your bonus action for this turn. You technically still have an action.
Oh shit, she has an attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Primal stab that bitch in the neck.
Make up for the last primal salve.
Yeah, I want to do a primal. I want to try to do a primal savagery on the smaller leader dude that hit Best Boy.
I mean, technically, they both tried to hurt him.
Primal Salve is a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay, then you can do that. So
Okay.
this is one of the weird situations where when you're casting spells, spell can only be cast like only one spell per turn essentially, unless it specifies that the casting time is a bonus action, which spiritual weapon is, and then you can only use a cantrip afterwards, not another spell, which Primal Savagery is. So you stumbled across one of the weird moments where you can actually combine 2 spells in a single turn.
So I can't use. So I can't use primal. I can.
Yeah, you can. What's the range on Primal Salve? Do you have to be right up close, or does it have like a distance?
It just says self.
So you probably have to.
Does that mean you have to be very close?
Yeah, you might actually have to be a little closer, because I know that your speed is only 25. You can only move that far.
Okay, I'm gonna try to throw a spear then, I guess. Is that okay?
Yes. What's the range on your spear?
20 feet. It says 20 and then it says 60, so I'm guessing 20 is if I'm close and 60 is if I'm throwing it?
That is correct.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, you'll be able to see it. So yeah, roll the dice and then +2 if you want to mark that. Sorry, I was looking at like a million things on it.
Okay, sorry. So I rolled an 8 and then plus 2, I got a 10 total.
10 just misses. So Noita reaches up onto her back and pulls out this spear that's a good twice her height, and then kind of like tries to get it going, and then just the little lizard arms, and then kind of throws it a little bit, and it doesn't even get there. It was an effort. She tried, is the point.
That's the point.
It didn't happen. So we'll just move on. It's fine. Gibnea, you're up.
Alrighty, we got
Just the ogre and the boss. We knocked everybody else down.
Yeah.
Let's target the ogre. Let's do Chaos Bolt. Shit, 12. Plus modifier.
You have a +5 to hit.
That was plus the 5. It was 7.
But you also have a bardic inspiration.
I have a bardic inspiration. Roll that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Oh, never mind. Keep the bardic. I repeat. Okay. So then I have to select what type of damage I'm gonna do. Let's do. I'm gonna keep it in the fire family. Let's hit him with some more fire. I got 2d8. And 2 + 5, 7.
7. So, I'm looking at the spell. It says target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
Plus 1d.
And I think the whole point of the Chaos Bolt is that you don't get to determine what damage it does. So you roll 2d8s, and then you pick one of the d8s, and that determines what type of damage it is.
Ah, okay. So I had a 2.
Crazy shit, you know?
That keeps it truly random.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I got a 2 and a 5. So let's do the 5. Let's do the lightning damage.
Okay, so 7 points plus an additional d6.
Damn.
D6. I'm murdering people today. Hold on. 1d6. Roly. 5.
So 12 points of lightning damage.
Damn.
Yes!
So yeah, she just
Go.
kind of coalescing this little bit of cackling energy in between her hands. This energetic bolt of just blue lightning blast across her, lighting up the entire cave for just a moment. Just zaps the ogre. It looks like he's getting really tired of getting hit in the chest with fucking lightning. And that brings us to Best Boy and then Oziar.
But
Best
he just-
boy
he did-
with 1 point.
1 point.
Okay. I guess he's gonna try to
Avenge himself.
yeah bite the smaller orc. And
Where
He
did you
got-
get off?
he got a 10 and a natty 20. He got a natty 20.
Oh shit. Well, that's a natural 20 then.
Okay.
Oh, that's boy.
1. So
And
he'll
then
do- that'll be 4d4
and
plus
he got a 10 plus 4.
Man. So 14 points of damage? Yeah, as he feels his chest kind of cave in from the monstrous blow he received from the ogre, that just giant great club crushing him.
Baby.
He rallies, remembers who he is.
Oh my god.
And
What
Remember who you are.
arm clear off the body, pulls it out of the socket, the flesh tears, blood
Yes, boy.
anime spray across the wall. He falls down dead.
Oh.
Loving it. Loving it.
Yay!
It's his turn.
And then the effort of the exertion, Best Boy faints.
Oh.
Damn.
Unconscious,
Yeah.
but not dead. And that brings us to Oziar.
Alright, so all we got left is the ogre, right?
That's it.
Alright.
They're tough to reason with.
Then the ogre hasn't even taken any damage. Or
Oh,
has he?
A little bit.
Oh, lots of damage.
What are you saying?
And he's just eating that shit up.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me go ahead and use a command spell on the ogre and tell him drop. So try to get him to disarm himself.
Okay, so I need to make some kind of a throw on that, right?
Yeah, 13 wisdom.
The spell, you can tell it links with the ogre, and he has this kind of moment of dizziness and sluggishness, and then he just shakes it off and holds on to his giant club even larger, and he looks even more pissed off than he was before.
Oh, I tried, guys.
Shit on him.
I mean, I do speak whatever that ogre, like, I guess goblin and undercommon.
Yep. He just made a save. It was a really good save. Now it is the ogre's turn. Oh, man.
What does he do?
Well, there's really only one way this can go. He's an ogre. Well, no, that would have pissed him off. Yeah. This guy's still. That's fine. He's just gonna rush forward to whatever is closest. Because Best Boy ain't moving. The closest thing is gonna be Xolen.
I am not moving, I am stone.
Immovable.
Alright.
Unstoppable force meets an unmovable object.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Ooh, how hard is it?
For nothing.
That
is 10 points of bludgeoning.
I shake it off. I do my.
It's your turn, Xolen.
Yeah, as a reaction, I'm gonna go ahead and shake that off with Stone Endurance. So I'm gonna roll D12 plus 2. Ain't that up. Okay, well I shake off 3 points. Yeah.
All right, so you take 7.
Hey, sick.
Yeah, I take 7 points of that, and so at that point, I look at the ogre and I says, "You cannot harm Stone. Stone harms you." So I hit him with that. I let him have that quarterstaff, man. I quarterstaff his ass.
Y'all let me have that quarter.
All right, go for it.
Quarterstaff.
All right,
I rolled a nat 1, dude.
Oh! You gonna hurt yourself, huh?
You gonna hurt yourself, baby.
Yeah, so what you want to do?
You take your swing against him with the quarterstaff, and he was already raging against you. I mean, he was just so upset at having his mind almost altered. He's really frustrated. As you swing at him with your quarterstaff, he counters with his great club. He shatters your quarterstaff.
Oh!
Oh!
Rings on it? Damn!
He got that altered.
Wood itself and the quarterstaff splinters in between the rings.
Break the quarterstaff?
Broken.
Wow. Okay.
He did you right, just
We disrespect.
That ends all my stuff, right? Oh wow. Okay. So that is my goal.
You got an
Yeah, no, the metal and everything
The
that
nat
you
one.
they're good, but yeah, it just cracked the staff. It's done for.
Okay. Bet.
And then you do have, you still have your bonus action though.
Okay. Bonus action. Let's see what I can do here. Bonus action is
You got your unarmed strike.
I still got an unarmed strike. That's what I go with, man. I go with that unarmed strike. Unarmed strike. Take. Yeah. I miss him, man. I guess when he came and he hit me, and yeah, I shrugged it off, but my 2 attempts to attack did not connect. I said,
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5, man.
Yeah, 5 plus that 3 ain't gonna hit either. Yeah, you're so distracted by the crushing weight of your precious quarterstaff destroyed that.
I'm like, what? I did a flail punch. Ah!
We're just to the top of the round at 0. This
Need to roll a see a wisdom saving throw, sir.
He's not typically good at those.
I know, and he still made it past my shit.
Yeah, he did. He rolled really high. He rolled a 10 this time.
Yes! You got his ass.
I got his hands 13. Wisdom attack saving 13. So, I whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of my choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. So, I'm gonna lean in and say, "Your demise is now, nigga."
With the
Wonder what
nigga
that
echoing.
is in Goblin, or
Yo,
Ogre, or whatever.
It's just it's in UKKA.
It's in UKKA and Goblin.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yo, and then he realized, oh, Zero must be familiar. Look at us. These good ass niggas that came up in here. We're hitting him with 3d6 worth of damage. Damn.
Oh, no, you can cast it at level 1.
Oh no, I cast it at level 2. I want to max it out. That's 4d6.
Okay.
All right, let's get it. Woo-hoo-hoo! A 5 and a 6. 11. Got hit for 15 points.
15 points.
Of mental damage. He's like, not me. I'm not gonna lose.
As the ogre has shattered Xolen's quarterstaff and is kind of relishing the damage that he's just managed to do.
Yeah. I'm like.
You realize what Zero is doing until the blood starts trickling out of both of his ears and his nose, and he kind of starts shaking and convulsing. And then you see almost this like rupture where like an invisible kind of crunch, and he just falls to the ground dead, hemorrhaging, bleeding from most of his face orifices.
Oh shit!
Done.
I wanted to use my shooting star again.
Xolen is oblivious to that, man. He falls down to his knees.
My quarter's
Devastated by the loss of his precious weapon.
I'm like, poof.
Oziar looks at Zero and is like, see what your voice did to him? That's how we feel all the time.
As Oziar was talking shit to me, I want to run over and loot the ogre's body. Fucking immediately. I don't even want his body to get cold. I want to just run over and I want to grab his shit because I'm so mad that these dudes threw a javelin at Noita.
I go over and do a prayer of healing on Best Boy.
Okay. Noita rushes over here. Prayer of healing. You are looting ogre corpse. What's everybody else doing?
I would like to loot to see if anybody has any light weapons. I just need another light weapon.
Alright, I'll show you, fella. Alright, Oziar, Xolen, what are you guys doing?
Well, I was praying.
That's right.
Destroyed me. He's emotionally distraught
I was
right
gonna lay
now.
Xolen
He's
down.
emotionally distraught.
Lay him
All right,
down.
how about
I'm
Oziar.
feeling unworthy right now.
Oziar does a perception check to look for another quarterstaff in the room.
Good friend. Good friend.
Nothing significant on the ogre's body.
What is the weapon? Is the weapon?
He's got a great club. But it's almost as big as you are.
That's what's up. Well, then let me go over. I would like see that and then walk over to blood body. What is it? Blood star?
Targor blood sword presumptuously.
Blood sword presumptuously. So we'll go over and see. Can I investigation check to see if that's the sword of legend?
Okay, we'll do that in just 1 second.
Okay.
Now we go to Gibnea. You were looking for light weapons. There
Yes,
aren't light weapons in this area. Everyone seems to have just a shitload of big great axes. The orcs are just pretty much uniformly equipped with large, heavy two-handed axes.
I scoff at their barbaric weaponry.
Noita, let's go ahead and roll for healing on Best Boy.
Okay. I got a 16. Yeah, I got a 16. Is it plus anything? No, I think that's it.
Damn. Wait, prayer. You did a prayer of healing?
Which is 2d8 plus 3.
Yes, it is. Okay. Then yes, he recovers 16 health.
Yeah. Nice. Get up.
Well
Up.
I'm up.
Oziar, your search did not yield any quarterstaffs either.
Okay.
I mean, there are some. There's a table where it looks like they ate meals. I guess you could grab like a leg of a table.
Nah, I think
It's not the same.
I'll go pick up the great club that broke the quarterstaff.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty significant. Like we're talking like 80 or so pound heavy, big chunk of wood, significant.
Okay, let me see. I think I barely make the cut for carrying capacity if I pick that thing up.
And drop something else.
Wow, carrying capacity, that's awesome. Yeah, I'd say that you're just able to do that. You did pick up a bunch of axes though.
I know, I'm gonna just go ahead and drop an axe. That's 7 pounds off. That'll put me at a good spot. Because
I fucking love Oziar. I love Oziar, bro. This is why I love Oziar.
Yeah, you've got a very significant great club. It would be like, you know, in Zelda sometimes when Link would pick up a weapon that's just way too big, but he's got it. Like, there it is. What do you do with it? You eventually set it down, but you have it for now.
Okay, now it puts me at 231, so I'm solid. Like if I pick that up and drop an axe.
Xolen still kind of just inconsolable.
Can I go
Kind of
console?
inconsolable on the ground at this point.
Yeah, I'm praying. I'm like, I have failed. I have not conquered any of my great opponents. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feeling right now. He's like,
She said, roll a persuasion. What you gonna do again?
Can I roll up a persuasion check on Xolen and say, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get through this.
Go
I
for
wanna
it.
make him feel better.
Go for it.
Roll my persuasion, and it's +5. But I do a terrible job because I got a 6.
He cries more.
One.
Oh, you nat 1? Oh no! Don't
So
say
it's
it.
+5. But it was +5 for the modifier.
That's a natty though. It's a natty one.
Gibnea walked over to Xolen, and goddamn, she means well. But she walks up and just kind of trips over something and falls just on top of him. And her quarterstaff hit Xolen right in the face for, God, let's see. 1 point of bludgeoning damage. But it's enough to just kind of bust his lip a little bit. So, like, not only is his quarterstaff broken, but then he gets busted in the face with another one.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
All right. Oziar wants to do a persuasion check now.
Okay.
Oziar rolls a 1. He falls on top of Gibnea. Yeah.
With the great club. All right. So let me go ahead and. You want me to roll first or explain what I'm doing first?
Let's see what you're trying to do.
Okay. So, Oziar tries to present the great club to Xolen and is like, I know that your quarterstaff mattered a lot to you, but I'm pretty sure we can turn this into a better one. And then let me go ahead and take my roll. I got an 8.
We're trying, but you're not doing
What's
a
the
good
persuasion?
job.
You got persuasion modifier?
I have a +5, but that's with the mod.
Oh, damn!
I
No,
know.
garbage rolls are making me
We're
feel
just
better.
like making him feel bad now, and I'm just like, well, whatever. I tried.
Zolan,
You do not understand, and you are not of the mountain. You don't know of my culture. You don't know how deeply this is felt.
I want you to go ahead and roll, Zolan. Roll a charisma
Yeah.
saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Xolen, right? Not
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, unfortunately, Oziar's words, not even close to enough. He means what he says. He's like, this is an irreplaceable part of himself. This comes from his culture, his land, his home, his people, himself. Yeah, that club just might as well just be a giant piece of shit.
damn.
Or you think that this might be Targor blood?
Yeah, I think it'd be blood sword. So I want to roll. I'm looting his body, but I want to look at the sword and roll a check to see if I can see. If
Well, he
this is
doesn't even have a sword. He's got a great axe.
Okay, well, I want to roll to see if I can notice anything about his body or his face or his regalia.
Sure, just roll a general perception check in the room. That's a pretty low roll.
For the first time.
It's
What's my perception check, though? Today.
hard to say, really. These are orcs. You know, Targor is an orc. Orcs are orcs to you, so maybe this is him, maybe not.
Can I roll a
History check or something?
history check out? I'm gonna be like, maybe for something like what it looks like at the time.
If anybody else would like to roll it.
Yeah, because I can't roll it either. I can't just fuzz the rolls.
Fuck it, I'll try. I have a -1.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Yeah, everybody else at this point.
I got good history.
At this point, we can't get any information. We gotta.
I got an 11.
An 11?
I got 15.
There
I
you
got
go.
15.
That's enough to know that there is a distinct banner that's typically associated with Targor Bloodsword. Crimson and gold, a bloodied sword in the center. You don't see any iconography around here like that. Like, there's nothing here that would indicate that this is him or maybe associated with, but doesn't look like this is your man.
Nice, good job.
This could just be whatever orc group was here.
Nice. What did I find on Homeboy's body? What did he have?
He didn't have much, but you guys haven't looked at the room in general. You're just looking at corpses.
Oh, okay, cool. Can we walk over? I would like to walk over to this area right here, past the beds. So, what do I see over here with this bed area?
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Where was that? Where was that? When I needed it. Investigation.
There is, in fact, an unlocked treasure chest on this. You can tell it's unlocked because the lock is just open. Treasure chest is amidst just a lot of other goods, kind of random things, survival gear, but there's a distinct chest.
Open the chest. Shit. What's inside that bitch?
All right. It's easy. I liked your boldness, by the way. You didn't check it for traps or anything. You just went right
because
in.
honestly, at this point, I'm amped. We've already fireballed the room. We done hit everybody. If I take some acid spray or a slice to the neck,
It would have been dope if it was still locked, because then I would have just used the Great Club and beat on it.
yeah, right.
Bash until it was open.
750 copper. Nice.
Oh,
100
wow.
silver, 62 electrum, 30 gold, and 3 vials of a oily, kind of bubbly looking substance. Not like bubbles.
Okay.
That's what they look like. But it's in nice crystal vials with a spray.
What is spray? What is this? Macy's?
Perfume.
Macy's I've never went to. I mean, what's the Macy's of D&D?
You can roll a general intelligence check on what these might be.
Please.
You could show it to the ladies and see if they know what it is.
Ooh. What does that do?
What'd you get?
He's gonna try to cram it all in his pocket.
Yep,
I'm not looking at. Wait, what was I looking at?
Flesh pocket.
Oh my god. What was I looking at?
His pocket.
Damn, that was the straight. Yeah, I'm gonna get a boost in that. It's 14.
14.
Yes, dude.
All right, yeah, so I can get these some Macy's. Bet. All right, so yeah.
They very well
All right,
could come
pocket the shit up. Let's go. Get out of here.
from the exclusive flagship Neverwinter Macy's.
I never went
Never
to
went to
Wow.
Macy's. Wow. Okay.
Flagship.
I was like, okay. So look, I want to pocket the stuff and then be like, ladies, I found perfume.
I'm the only lady, but I'll take one.
I thought Gibney was a lady.
No, we went over that.
I am
Me
a
as a
man.
man.
Oh, my bad. I was not there. I do apologize, sir. I do apologize.
Just
It's
You know
sir.
what the
Yes, sir.
pronouns give me?
Yes, sir.
I'm like,
I do apologize. The heat of battle had got me away.
You see me, Key.
I at up here tripping.
Yeah. I want to walk over and, you know what, first? Okay, I got the stuff. So do
You are so inappropriate, dude.
Persuasion to help Xolen not be so sad.
I'll let you try it. And
I'm just shaking his head like this.
Wow.
Is crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Xolen. I'm gonna bend down. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna look at the carnage. I heard Oziar say what he said, and I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Look, Stone Dude, Oziar is right. I mean, a lot of stuff happened to you before you met us, but we're together now. Who cares about the past? We're your family. So we're gonna take this giant bone club. We're gonna make you a brand new quarterstaff that represents our adventures, and we're gonna roll with that. Okay? You put your bands on there, and we're gonna have new adventures. All right? So stand up. And let's do this shit. Ready?
Liked it.
19.
He liked it.
Wait. 19 plus 7, that's 26. I just rolled a 26 on my boy. Come on now.
You just like converted his religion.
Right.
He just rolled a 26 on you. He did beat your charisma score. How touched are you by Zero's words?
I have noticed that he have been trying to change his ways and not be so selfish. He's becoming more selfless, and I do appreciate that trait. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I go ahead and accept that, man. I'm like, you know what? That's all right, Zero. Thank you, man. Thank you. You truly are a friend of the stone and the earth.
Yo.
Zero just took all of the loot for himself, but the point is that we're gonna get you a new quarterstaff.
And also misgendered Gibney, but we will soldier on. We will soldier on.
You know what you did? You just made me a better person.
He's woke.
I'm woke now.
Yeah.
His pocket's full and he's woke.
Means what?
I mean, but nobody saw that I was up. Like, I just took it all, right? I just like yanked it. Right?
Well, okay, but from a character perspective, it's like what the characters expect out of him.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm gonna take care of y'all, so it's fine.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
what do y'all want to do now?
A rest would be good.
Well, yeah, I think that might well be in order. That we do take a rest and we can set up parameters or whatever.
Yo, can we question you? Can I use my illusion just to kind of close the mouth of the cave?
You certainly can.
So I'm gonna use my cantrip, minor illusion, so we can just make it look like it's a completely closed rock, and then we can chill in here.
Yeah. So
It
between the two
works.
of you, making just kind of rough terrain, just all across the.
I
road.
correct him on every detail of that rock wall to make sure he gets it right.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just a montage of him showing me. He's like, no, not that.
No.
Deeper. I'm just looking at him like this. I'm just like, happy. He's like, you must rule the earth. I'm trying.
how annoyed you get by this.
Oh my god. I'm rolling a d20 to see how annoyed I get by this. Wow. 17.
17. Yeah,
Very.
by the end of the process.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that 17 for later. I'm not even
It's
gonna
like
have
the
it.
worst micromanagement I've ever dealt with. It's unnecessary, but it is what it is. And yeah, you create a perfect illusion. Everything kind of leading up to the cave mouth itself, the cave actual entrance. It looks kind of just like a landslide or something came over. No one would suspect anything, and you guys feel pretty confident in the fact that this is a safe space to chill for however long.
Nice.
So you guys take the long rest?
Yeah.
Let's take that long rest.
Yes.
Long rest, man.
While you all were talking about this, I applied a long rest to all of your characters. If you just refresh your pages, you are properly rested. We'll say that you guys just went ahead and chilled here for the day and stayed for the night itself, because that long rest would have put you at about evening, and it's not really a good call to go wandering around the Sword Coast at night, unless you guys just really feel fucking crazy.
No.
No.
But so in the morning, you awake, refreshed, ready for the day. You are fairly certain that what you've done was eliminate the appropriate orcs here at Gryffindor, but you don't really know what to do next. What's up?
Were we close to the owl well? Were we gonna go to the owl?
Yes,
You
we
are
were.
very close.
Yeah.
To Old Owl
Can
Well.
we head that way?
Let's do it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, you guys are only like 15 or so miles away.
Yeah, I wanna make sure I pick up those bands I had made.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, question. Can I ask a party question? Doesn't one of us have mending or something like that?
I don't
Who has
have it
maybe?
anymore. I used to, but I don't have it anymore.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, because then we could just carve one out. Is that a dexterity check? And we just carve him out a quarterstaff out of this great club?
Mending is more to fix mild damage.
Okay,
It's like a broken chain link
Okay,
or a
understood.
damaged ring.
This quarterstaff got destroyed, dude. It's gone.
It-
I have to, for me to do another quarterstaff, I have to like make it, pray on it, do all that good shit.
Okay. All right, so right now you don't have a weapon, do we? Can we?
No, I got these. I
He
have
got
these.
hands.
Yeah, he's
And
Got
he-
them hands.
You got the
yeah,
hands?
he's dead. He can do more damage with that than he ever could with that quarterstaff anyway.
Wow. Okay.
But it's still the symbolism of everything, though, right?
That's what's up.
So yeah, based on your map, from where you think
Yeah.
you guys are, and from actually the cave mouth directly to the north, you guys can see the tower just kind of sticking out above the hillside of Wintersong, where Old Owl Well should be. About 7 miles.
Okay, I got one other question. Did you give me Zero? Did you give me this club or whatever this is?
I'm still carrying it if you want it.
Well, yeah. Let me carry it, bro, because I could carry twice as much as you can.
All right.
So does a great club hit harder than the axe or not?
Well, this particular great club, I would need to actually edit this weapon and make it up on here. It's a lot heavier and it would do more damage. But it would.
Because he's got the strength checks for all that BS, right? He can.
Well, no, he's not strength based.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he has super high carry weight because he's a Goliath, so they can carry twice as much than their size can normally carry. So he's a fucking pack mule, but he's dexterity based.
Okay.
So that weapon in particular wouldn't be the best,
Understood.
but he could carry it easily, easier than Oziar anyway.
It would be the same check for me. It's a +3 strength, +3 dex.
Okay, so he's even on both then.
So yeah, so we could use.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
That would work.
It's up to you.
So anyway, okay.
I'm just gonna tell it for now. 'Cause it got to be prayed on and all that kind of stuff, bro. I gotta make it of the earth.
We'll work on that. We'll do some stuff with that. I got an idea. Anyway, so what are you guys gonna do? You wake up early morning, probably about we'll call it 7 a.m.
I get up at 6. I get up as I make it a point, DM, to make it sure that I get up before everybody else at the crack of dawn and pay homage and pray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so standard morning for Xolen, then he's up before anyone else, crack of dawn, performing his typical morning rituals.
That's what's up. I want to go out to him because I felt after giving him that speech that he was going to be uneasy and it's going to take him a little bit. So I want to wake up right after him and walk out there. And I just want to ask him, I just want to talk to him.
All right.
I'll be like, you all right, bro? You good?
I'm trying to enjoy the stillness of the earth. What troubles you this early morning?
So you, one with the earth, you are our best chance to figure out where we're going. You got us here, perfect timing. Thank you, by the way. We didn't have to go through a lot. So if we're trying to get to this old owl well,
Best boy just lost his.
I'm like literally best boy, like, huh?
Just, no one asked you.
I'm having the best boy. Who got him crunk?
Sorry, y'all. Best boy saw some birds or something.
Yo, my God. I pray that Droop is getting some good education at that school.
Drew.
What you say now?
I said, I hope Droop getting a real good education at that school I sent him to.
Using different languages to ask about people's dads.
Yeah. Everybody.
That's at the school. Right, that's at the school still standing when it's all said and done.
Xolen, I need you, I'm asking, I guess, what's the least treacherous way to get to the old owl? And then I want to see if can I force him to roll a nature check, I guess? Or, because essentially I'm trying to do what you did. We nature checked here and got here perfectly on a nat 20. So if he can roll it again, we could get to Old Owl Well without having to fuck around and get hurt, right?
If he wanted to roll a nature check, he could.
So that's what I'm asking. I'm like, what's the best way?
What I think would be the most advantageous in the situation.
To you, Xolen, what's the safest travel to Old Owl Well?
Nature check, I roll it. Let's see. Let me consult with the earth.
Yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I was trying to activate.
Okay, let's see. It's nature check. That'd be a 15.
15 plus what? Or is it just 15?
It's a 15. It's a nature check. It's a straight 15. It's a straight 15.
You, given your Goliath ways, your link to nature and the earth just in general, it's relatively easy for you to glean that north seems to do the trick. The terrain isn't necessarily so tricky. You are more than capable of navigating this area, so it's fairly easy to just kind of ascertain. Head on that direction.
Thanks, Xolen.
Now I do note that when I tell him that, when I share the information with him, that I'm speaking more of a Goliath way of moving. You know what I mean? So it may be a little different for you.
Yeah. You think you're better than me?
Before we leave, Noita's doing her morning stretches with Best Boy, and I want to take some time to talk to him real quick because I finally noticed how big he's getting, and I want to just use my ability to talk to animals to have a little conversation with Best Boy.
Okay. Oh shit! You're gonna have a heart to heart. You're gonna have a talk.
I gotta be a wolf now. Hold on. I gotta be a wolf. I gotta be a wolf. Okay.
Okay. Good morning, Best Boy. I'm so happy to see you're feeling better.
You haven't talked to me in a while.
I know. I'm sorry. You've been doing so good being in the group. We need to have more chats like this more often. You know, you're my treasured Best Boy.
You guys call me that all the time, so I get the idea. And then you feed me arms and stuff. I did get hit really hard this morning. That wasn't great, but it's okay. You know, you guys are pretty cool.
I've noticed you're growing a lot, like more than I've ever seen any other wolves grow. I wanted to ask, do you know why that might be, that you're growing so fast and so well?
I don't know. It's what we do, I guess. We grow. You guys haven't. That's weird. But yeah. No, I
haven't.
When you say
I was getting bigger before this, so it makes sense that I'm still doing it.
when you say we, what do you mean? Like, what kind of we are you referring to? Just
my brothers and sisters before the cave.
Before the cave, so you had different brothers and sisters, not the wolves that were at the cave.
They didn't know anything.
Where were they from? You and your brothers and sisters. Do you remember where you're from?
South. I don't know.
Yeah, general direction.
That was a long time ago. It's tough to go back that far. But,
when you were a puppy.
I was taken.
Say South.
I don't know what they are.
South? What?
Well, best boy, I was just wondering if you might remember, a family name or something about where you're from that could give me a clue to why you're growing so well, and maybe it could give me a clue how to make your life better too. But if you remember anything or think of anything, let me know.
I sure will. I mean, it'll be tough to do it unless you decide to talk to me again. I jump around and do stuff, and I don't know if it makes it across what I'm getting at. But yeah, okay. I'll think on that.
Yeah, I'll check in with you more often. Best boy, you're doing so good. I'm so happy you're part of the team.
But he's a wolf, so it's weird looking.
And I'm just giving him a bunch of pets now.
He's very pleased.
Yeah, that's great.
All right,
so let's head out, right? Y'all want to head out or?
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. You guys still have the map. It's 7 miles north at this point. Xolen knows fairly well how to travel that way. It's easy enough terrain. You guys head out from your makeshift camp for the day. It's nice, easy travels. Actually, the weather is tremendously pleasant for the time of year. It's headed towards winter, should be getting a little colder, but this day in particular is rather pleasant. You make your way north over the rolling hills of Wyvern Tor, and eventually you see, as you crest a low ridge, you spy the crumbling ruins of an old watchtower, which you can see, amid the rugged hills. The place is so old that the walls are only mounds of rubble enclosing a courtyard of sorts. Adjacent to the broken stump of an old tower, a colorful tent has been set up in the middle of the courtyard, but no one is in sight. So the well itself would be this little orb of water right here. You see the ruins of the watchtower itself kind of spread out, standing about 100 or so feet up into the air. A rather large, almost circus tent looking kind of dwelling has been placed directly inside the walls. No one in sight.
Why do you want to, who's going first? Noita's going first, right?
I like everybody.
Me and Best Boy are up first.
So yeah, it depends. You guys can either approach, there is a bit of a road of sorts that does kind of proceed forward into this area, and the walls are about 7 or so feet, crumbling kind of rock directly in front of you. It depends on how you guys want to approach. You wanted to do a perception check?
Yeah, I wanted to do a perception check to see if I could feel any traps or magic.
Okay.
Which is 18.
So, the watchtower itself is quiet. There's no indication of anyone present right at the moment. No traps. Looks like maybe this spot has been used as like an archaeological kind of dig of sorts, periodically speaking. Maybe that's happening right now. The most distinct thing that you notice, though, is the smell of decay wafting forth from the open door of the tower itself.
Second, can we do an investigation check on the tent?
Okay, so you're gonna move forward and do an investigation check, Gibnea?
Can I roll with it? I'm not going with her.
Okay, are y'all actually gonna go
Together, I'll go with it. Back row. How do you want to do this?
I rolled my investigation check and I got a 19, so maybe let's peruse the outside and then go in.
Investigate the tent.
You gonna investigate the outside of the tent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She got a 19 minutes.
19?
Yeah.
Looks like it's been here a little while. Probably a few weeks. Stakes in the ground. Dust kind of built up on the top. Quiet though, but yeah, even from where you're standing, the scent of decay is considerably stronger.
Inside the tent?
No, it's coming from the tower.
Oh, wow. Okay, I want to slowly walk into the tent and say, hello? Is anyone here?
I want to be behind him, but very leery.
What's everybody else doing while this is happening?
Best Boy and Noita want to go toward the well and investigate the water a little bit.
Okay. What about Oziar and Xolen?
Also like to go to the well.
I'm like in between the tent and and I'm just making an observation check, just looking around. Is this like a cave, correct?
This is a tower that's in front of you. There's a big open door about 15 or so feet wide.
Okay, I'm looking around for any religious symbols, any writing anywhere, any markings that stand out.
Okay. We're gonna do several things at once. We're gonna have Xolen roll a check on roll a religion check.
Oh yeah, natural 20 plus 2.
Damn.
Hey.
Where is that when you need to hit somebody in the head?
Jesus.
Hey, it don't happen often, man.
You do notice on the side of the tent, right here, on the western side of the tent itself, a symbol from. It's an island off the west of the Sword Coast, an island called Thay. This, populated by, they're called Red Wizards. This particular symbol is a symbol used by the Red Wizards of Thay. This particular symbol represents a school of magic, specifically that of necromancy.
Oh, shit.
I share that information with them in my very stoic tone. From the Alling affair, these represents wizards that deal with the undead, making them do weird things. This goes against the natural order of the earth. I detest these people.
No, I want investigation checks from Noita and Oziar, please.
I got a 16.
16.
I got a 4 minus 1 for 3.
Well, for Oziar, this sure does look like a nice well, structurally well built. Hey, look, you can see the water. That's cool. Noita, you get the impression that this place is old. Like, there are standing structures on the Sword Coast that are ancient and built by the denizens of the Sword Coast. And then there are other structures that date from periods before that. There's pre and post an event called the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm kind of took parts of other worlds and other dimensions and other material planes and just jabbed them all together in weird, chaotic, horrific ways. So it's possible that this location might actually not even have origins from this planet or dimension at all. The culture is something different. You're kind of getting that sort of vibe. This place is a little older than it should be.
All right, I tell everybody, Be wary. This is a pre-cataclysm area.
Well said.
Zolan does that move right there. He goes, well,
Right as Zolan, well, not right as not Zolan. Right as Zero begins to open the flaps of the tent, 4 zombies
What?
emerge
no.
from the door. No initiative, but
They're not doing nothing to y'all. Quit trying to fight everybody. Dang.
but this is an hourglass, and they're kind of just moving forward.
Might have to fight. I want to push into the tent and just see what the fuck is in there.
You gonna go ahead and push into the tent?
Yeah.
All right. Zero pushes into the tent, and looking rather indignant and kind of just chilling in his own sort of meditative state, you see an individual in a lotus position, seated on the ground, in presumably a meditative state, shaved head, the same necromantic symbol on the side of the tent, tattooed on his bald forehead, red robes. And he's kind of sitting there. Meanwhile, the zombies are moving forward, and 3 more have emerged.
Oh shit.
At this point, I shriek very loudly and run behind Zolan.
Okay. I assume everybody's kind of turned over at this point.
I see when I open the flap, I see the zombies coming in, right? I've already seen them as I walk into the tent.
Yeah,
right?
you saw those guys.
And I've been told that he's a necromancer. I would have been like, excuse me, sir, I don't want to break your concentration, but could you please hold off your zombie hordes so we can talk just for a second?
And the man looks forward. What? The zombies?
Yeah.
Yes. Are they?
Yeah, please, just for a second. They're coming out of the thing. There's
Yes,
a lot of them.
Carlast! He yells into the air, and as you guys are outside, you see all the zombies just stop, dead in their tracks.
Oh
Although-
my god!
At that point, you realize how many of them there are. Roughly 12 or so. How can I help you, sir, who have found your way into my tent so unceremoniously?
Hello. Nice robes, by the way. This is beautiful.
Yes, they're very expensive.
Indeed. We're looking for information, and word says that you are a very worthy person for information.
I don't know what word it is that says that and who would have said it to you.
Okay.
Who are you?
I am Zero, a drow. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, check my alien. There we go. I and my cohorts outside were actually on an adventure, and we're looking for Cragmaw Castle. And we were told that you know something about that. And so we're hoping that you could bless us with your knowledge.
So you come into my tent, you aggravate my warriors, and you demand information about a castle?
Demand, more like requesting the opportunity to be regaled with this information. I mean, they spoke highly of you.
They're still coming after us out here.
You're not alone, yes?
No, sir, we do have people.
Let me see your people.
Indeed.
And he joins you back outside. At which point he kind of shoos all the zombies back in, and they kind of just turn around and...
I am pale with fear.
Love the sound effects on that one.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that was so solid.
I did what I could. Yes, there are many of you. And you come again looking for a castle.
Cragmaw Castle, to be exact. We're trying to figure out a magical debuncle that's going on. And
I like your use of the word debuncle. It's not a real word, but you used it well.
yeah. Hey, side note, where did you get such a beautiful robe? I love this robe.
Roll a persuasion check.
I whisper to everybody else, he's gonna try to take his robe.
I should just know my persuasion at all times. 19.
Perhaps you are familiar with the Red Wizards of Thay. A rather ceremonial garb we are. In fact, burden to where it's most places. It's not as comfortable or pleasant as it looks.
Indeed, I do apologize, but you look great.
Thank you.
Indeed. Yeah. So, have you heard of Cragmont Castle?
I am familiar with the place, yes.
Indeed. What could you tell us about it? You know, the history, maybe how to traverse it.
I could tell you many things about Cragmont Castle. For perhaps a price.
Ooh, a man after my own heart. Indeed.
You have interrupted my work.
Understood. And exactly what is it that you do here? If I'm correct, necromancy of some sort? I like it. So what is this? What are we doing here?
He fondles with the dead.
I have many reasons. As all of the Wizards of Thay, necromancy is but a means to an end.
Nice.
But
That's what they all say when they deal with the dead.
being a man of business as yourself,
Xolen, don't be rude.
to be withheld, of course.
Understood. Indeed. So can I get like maybe a value package where you tell me everything you know about Cragmont Castle, and then we can lead you back to your work?
Perhaps.
Indeed. And how much would that cost?
Let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with the town of Honeyberry? About 25 miles west of here. There is, in fact, a being there that I would ask a question. Perhaps you could take some time. You see, I believe this location with the wandering orc bands and everything around.
Understood. We actually just took care of an orc band over up the street from here, actually. About 7 miles back, and you
South.
Yeah, that's south. Yeah, we just took care of the ogre and the other guy.
The ogre.
Yeah, what was that?
You are the right man. Yes, I will trust you for my mission.
Yeah. Okay, there's the banshee.
Yes. I can tell you where Cragmont is.
So go to. So we need to go. Would you regale us again?
The death is in. Find the banshee, ask you the question. Bring me the answer.
And you will tell us everything you know about Cragmont.
You want to know about Cragmont Castle? Yes. I will tell you.
Zero is my name. Your name?
My name is Kost.
Kost. It's a pleasure. Do you have anything for sale by chance? I'm a man of trade and just like to spend some money.
I am not necessarily a salesman, but I am perhaps a collector. What do you have?
What do you have?
No, I believe I asked you first.
I mean, I have cash.
How much?
Now, the way this works from where I'm from, usually the person gives you the price and lets you know the inventory, and then you follow their requirements.
I have perhaps an item that I would part with, but forgive me if I'm insulting you. You do not necessarily look like the person that would have all of the money that I would need for this item.
Nice.
He called you broke, girl.
Indeed. This isn't the first time I've been profiled, so that's great.
Like, you have 1,000 gold.
Ooh.
Oh,
No.
yo, Zero, you can't have that kind of money on you. You can't have that.
Do that then. So then, no, I am not a merchant. Not today.
I mean,
Not for you, anyway.
maybe if we are correct, we could work something out about this item. You are going to
got 5 gold.
ask me a question, and if I'm correct, that's a treacherous job.
Right, you did also just walk into my tent, so
I mean,
I feel like we're both treacherous people, perhaps.
I wanted to be respectable. There was no door to knock on. I mean, this was the only thing that walked into. I don't feel like that was outside of. What is the item? I want to know. Tell me. What is it?
I found
What does the ring do?
enough.
For 1,000 gold, you're going to sell this ring that you know doesn't enough.
Again, you want to do my tent and demand information from me. So no. That'll be it.
If I do this thing, will you at least tell me about it? When you
Or I have 2 daggers.
About the Cragmont as well?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take information.
Noita wanted to stealthily be filling her water skin with ancient water while that was going on from the well.
Sweet. Easy enough. No one's paying any attention to what you're doing, so that's fine.
Nice. I'll take that. All right, you guys. Is there a way you could give me some type of map of what this place looks like, or where it looked like? I mean, what would I be encountering when I run into this town? Is it just a town? Is it a cemetery? I mean, what is it?
Let's see. Honeyberry isn't terribly far. Actually, from where you guys are, Honeyberry is about. It would actually be marked on your map. I think the map that I sent you guys, it's on there. From where you guys are, about 15 miles northwest, through the hills.
Okay.
You can make it there by the end of the day.
You guys want to go?
We ain't gonna go into the funky cave.
What are we gonna do? Stay here?
I was about to say, unless y'all want to stay here and fight the village people. I mean,
Let's go.
Let's leave, please.
all right, sir. Well, I will bring back that information. Actually, what did you want me to ask the Banshee?
Yes. I would like to know the name of the wizard who built
This tower.
the Banshee's name is Agatha. She will know.
Ask Agatha who built the tower next to Old Owl Well.
On top of the spot currently known as Old Owl, yes.
Understood. And that's it. And when I bring that answer back to you, you're going to give us the information necessary. Right?
It is the agreement we've made.
Sounds
I'm a
good.
man of my word. Just want to let you know that. And if you are not one of yours, the universe will know.
My island is currently ruled by a lich sorcerer. I am a fleeing. You can trust me. I don't have a home to go to.
Understood. All right, then I like it. A man with something to lose. All right, y'all. We want to hike out of here. Go talk to this banshee, which I'm pretty sure is going to end up fighting our so.
Let's go. This is so creepy. We're going on a mission to talk to a banshee given to us by a homeless necromancer.
Necromancer.
Yo, listen. I believe a homeless necromancer because they ain't got nothing to lose.
Yes, a necromancer whose island nation was
He doesn't appear to be homeless.
Lich overlord.
He clearly has a home.
Talk to a banshee to inquire as to the wizardous origins of an ancient other dimensional tower.
Yeah.
We're doing some dark shit right now.
Yeah.
Sums it up.
Oh no, he definitely doing some stuff that's above my pay grade. But I mean, we definitely gonna try to get paid to get this info and get out of here.
All right.
Hold on. My question is, we want what information we're trying to get from him about a castle?
We're finally gonna get to Cragmar Castle.
Yeah, he knows where Cragmar is.
And yet we want to go do some.
It's information for information.
And besides, I'm trying to find better weapons, man. This rapier is like cool, but I need something else. I need to be able to do more damage. So let's see what this leads.
He's loot hungry.
I need something like everybody's got something. Oziar's got Black Talon. I want something.
Everybody got, if he named one person.
I know, right? I just want to.
See, I tell him had this. You can wield this big club that I have. How about that?
I want to look at Xolen and be like, "Thanks, buddy. That's not the same, but thank you."
All right. Are you guys headed out?
Yeah, we're headed.
Yeah.
Heading out.
It's not a tremendously difficult day. You guys have been used to 25 miles in a day before. It didn't take you long to get here in the first place with Xolen's expert guiding. That check will still apply to this for the sake of I want to move things along. And it's not tremendously long before you guys approach what seems like might be your destination. You traveled the northern part of Wivertor over the actual hillside itself, many tumbling and rolling hills. It's pretty. It's like northwest Texas in the canyon country. It's nice if you've never been. You pass through the remains of what seems to be a fairly old forest. It grows dark and still as the trail that you've discovered winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches. The air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. You pass through a series of swallowed, nature reclaimed buildings on your way. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, you guys.
You want to stealth or perception your way in, or are you just gonna walk in?
No, at this point, we found a space. I mean, it can't get any creepier than this, right? Like, at this point, I'm like, dude.
Famous last words.
Yeah. I want to say, hello. I'm here to speak with Agatha.
Okay. Push past the screen and you head inside the structure.
Say hello. I'm here to speak with
A
Agatha.
home of sorts is sheltered within the dome of woven branches, sparsely furnished with chest shelves, a table, a reclined couch, all of it old and of golden craft.
Yes, I said hello. I'm here to speak with Agatha.
The air grows cold,
Oh no.
and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now. Fools, mortals, she snarls. What do you want here? Do you not know that it is death to seek me out?
No, ma'am, I didn't want to bother you. I actually was here to get some information for a friend of sorts.
What again? Would you be so bold to ask me?
The origins of a tower that are on top of Old Owl Well.
Who was the wizard who made it?
Yeah, who was the wizard behind that?
Let's see. Questions do not get answered with nothing. What would you give me?
Oh shit, ask her what she into.
Got a vial of perfume. It's actually pretty good, and I think it smells really nice. Brio.
Roll a persuasion check. This is probably the most important one you've done so far.
Oh,
You own a tower power.
No pressure.
fuck that.
Pressure.
Tower power. 24, 17%.
She looks at you curiously, extends her hand.
Eee, perfumes.
She takes one, sprays it. That is familiar.
Yeah, I said the same thing. It's a good fall collection, right?
Stop.
473.
Enough.
Make these in Neverwinter.
I'm through.
Lord, yeah.
There's no way that worked. Oh my god.
Let's see.
Wow.
There's a tower on top of what used to be Old Owl Well. What is the origin of that tower?
It was built by a magic diviner. Far from here. Set aside, not of this realm. Arthendror was his name. Thank you. And she's just gone.
She disappeared?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sweet. We had to fight nobody.
Is there anything else inside of this place? It's
just really fucking cold.
Yeah. All right, Arthur's drawer. Yo, that perfume is delicious. You guys, I want to be like Noita. Spray some of this on.
Thank you.
I shake my head and I say, leave it to you to sell perfume to a dead lady.
Yo, so perfume to a dead lady. Yo.
Roll for that.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
24, 2 right over. I would have fucking died, or died. It was like 4 bad things.
Bonnie, move out the way,
You didn't
baby.
bother to bardic inspire yourself before you did it.
No, I'm saving those for something.
He didn't even
That
need
would have
it.
been one of those moments to use it for, bro.
Hey, but I got a 24. I'm straight.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Who am I to do my job, right?
Yo, stop!
Anyway, what are you doing now?
You guys, want to go back?
We don't have enough time to walk. We don't have enough time to walk back before it's nighttime, right?
I mean, we can walk at night, right? We ain't scared.
Yeah, let's go back to the necromancer and tell him the name of this wizard we've acquired.
Because time is of the essence. So
Yeah,
we
we got-
move.
Yeah, so we got to turn around and take it back.
All
Push
right.
through the night.
You guys decide it's best to just go ahead and move directly back to home cost. Hard to say what the bizarre Banshee Agatha might throw at you. You had your answer. You make your way back south, traversing the hills of Wyvern. By the time you get there, we're talking 1 in the morning, probably maybe midnight. I mean, you guys have traveled quite a bit. More or less just kind of good luck that you didn't encounter anything significant in the evening on your approach. But here you are, and you actually find Kost relaxing in a chair that he set aside just kind of right in front of his tent, and several of the zombies, one of you guys out, are just kind of out and about. In fact, let's just say all of them. All of the zombies are
Oh,
just
this
kind
is
of out.
their party time.
Nice.
And then that's him. That's good old whoever. So what do you guys, as you approach, you see him just kind of reclining there. He sees you. I assume one of you has a torch lit, considering there's some dark side missing from the party.
Yes.
Get the info from him first, because you don't want to tell him and look at his position.
And he hails the group as you approach. Travelers, what can I... Ah, it's you all. Hello.
We have the information you seek, but it is late, and I would like if you give us an opportunity just to rest, and then we can talk in the morning. We got a lot of stuff to talk about because I met Agatha, and she gave me some information.
Ah. I would much rather have the information now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, looks like we're bargaining now, right? I went and did what you asked. Can I get a couple of seconds with my cohorts to wait till the morning to rest and then let me give you your information? Or is it just always about you?
You might find any quarters that I have somewhat unpleasing. You see, my tent is not large enough for all of you, and the inside of this tower has been resided in by them. I don't know if you...
I mean, we can fit the tent. I mean, are you against sleeping over?
I would rather you not join me in my tent, no.
I'm insisting that you let us join you in your tent.
And I am
It's
insisting...
cool.
Offer him the perfume.
It's cool. I'll sleep outside. I really don't want to be in there.
Fine, fine. Is there any makeshift space to take a nap, bro?
There are plenty of spaces, perhaps inside the walls.
Okay, if you can promise me that I could get a little bit of shut eye, I will give you your information and you will be out of your head.
Okay.
I'm going to say head. Okay. Anyway, excuse me.
Sure. That is
Please. A man of your word.
Oh, it's gonna be hard to sleep here.
And in the morning, we will exchange information.
Yes, sir.
A deal you have.
Thank you.
And so, night falls. Someone Kost enters into his tent. The zombies all just kind of stay here.
Oh God.
Not creepy at all. Not creepy at all.
You guys head over here and chill for the night around the well, so you can kind of keep an eye on things. But yeah, in the morning.
Yeah, they need a little rest, but we need rest.
So yeah, we'll just call it a nice rest. I don't think anybody used anything, but yeah, we'll just.
Noita needs one for best for.
Yeah, well, recycle. So that's
Nice.
we're all good now.
You get you.
So everybody's fresh.
Nice.
Beginning of a long rest. In the morning, I assume Zolan's up first.
Yes,
I'm
Zolan.
up. I'm up, and I'm watching them.
You notice that the zombies are still there. They have been for a while. And actually, curiously, before you were up, so was someone Kost. And he's just been kind of sitting there flanked by him for a while.
Nice.
Oof.
There is one or two over here now. So, yeah.
I don't think I ever went to sleep. I even have to sleep.
We got a little bit of rest.
I'm making sure that I do my prayer in
I mean, like elves, do they even really sleep?
Indeed.
and Earth Elemental, Primadoro.
Just want everybody to see how cool fucking Humble Kost is, by the way.
He looks pretty badass.
Dude, he's cool as shit.
I'm gonna take that cloak. Once
Dude,
this is
you know
all
what
said and
that's
done.
where we got the road from. What?
About to
Look at
take that cloak.
Oh,
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, road.
It's honey.
Look at his cloak.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sickening.
Anyway.
I thought I didn't like him, but I like his fashion.
You can't get mad at the taste. You have to admit the taste.
So I want to say thank you for being a man of your word. A lot of people aren't. So Agatha told me that the origins are with a wizard named Arthundra.
Just call him Arturo.
Arturo.
Arthur draws.
Arthundra.
Arden draws.
Arthundra.
That's his name.
Arthundra.
Art and draw.
Arthundra.
Art and draw.
Well, anyway.
Get your draws right, baby.
Arden draws Arturo.
Yo.
Answer many questions and solve many riddles.
Get your custom undergarments at Art and Draws.
Of course.
Design your own underwear.
And he seems to just like disappear in thought, and he just turns around and starts to walk away.
Wait, Arden.
Excuse me.
Yes?
We were speaking of an exchange. I gave you the information, Cragmont Castle. You're giving us that information?
Right, yes, the whatever castle, right.
Oh, God.
Well, I'll tell you what you can do. You can fuck right off. How about that?
I
Excuse
knew
me?
this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna
With a
happen.
nice initiative roll. Because zombie attack.
God damn it.
That's booty ass.
No. I already knew I was going to get double crossed, but the question was how. I knew we were going to fight zombies. I knew that. But the question was
What
he
do you
convinced
mean,
himself?
how?
And that's all I was wondering.
No,
I
he
told you off the top, I don't like these people.
walked away from you. That was how rude it was.
Yeah,
Ah!
it's fine. It's fine.
I told
I'm
you.
about to burn down his motherfucking tent.
Bro, it's going down. It's fine.
Xolen is pissed. I got my arms crossed and I'm like, I told you.
Oh, no, first of all,
I told you.
well,
I said we should get the information first before we gave him anything. And it didn't
We
work.
don't get
that
to let Zero talk all the time.
Yeah.
How do we stop that? That's like, what?
He's like, he's right though. Y'all shouldn't listen.
No, it's fine.
No, but he probably wouldn't have gave us information.
Well,
anyway.
first of all, he was gonna fuck us regardless. My thing was, I wanted to see what we could get out of the deal because he's got info. We gonna get that info. He just don't know who he fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. How are we gonna kill like 50 zombies?
No, I felt
Like-
that. I was like, oh, crack my castle. Yeah, sure. I was like, but that roll with Agatha was cool enough that I was like, yeah, I'm all right with this.
It was fun.
That was pretty cool. I could have died.
You could have.
Like, I could have, like, for real
It
died.
would have been gnarly.
It would have been hell bad. But
The banshee fight. Yeah, no. As far as I'm concerned, that'll be it. I think that's a really good stopping point to kind of just fit all that into the necessary time frame. So that's good.
that was.
We'll just pick up here next week.
Oh my gosh.